What's going on, fellas? Sorry I'm running late. Should have made the video yesterday so I could just posted it today. But last week I told y'all about credit cards and what they can do to benefit you. Now I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but like I said, if you know how to play the game, it's like real easy to be rewarded for playing the game. But today I was gonna talk about how I got started in this. So, just full transparency. I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago. I literally was kind of in a tough spot in my life, and I was trying to get an apartment, and out in Cali, and I went to go apply, and they asked me to run my credit. When they ran my credit, it was at a 490. I was in at a 490 credit score, and like I hadn't paid attention to credit score. I was dealing with cash, so I really wasn't paying attention to credit scores like that. So it kind of like put me in a jam. Like I had the cash, but I didn't have the credit. So I started working on my credit. So doing it all by myself. Just YouTube University and shit like that. So I end up getting it to about a 650 about 2 years ago. And when I got to the 650, it was like I couldn't get it to go no higher. I couldn't get it to go up. And excuse me, I just ate some jalapeno peppers, and that shit got me sweating like hell. But and don't mind the dog. I wish HOA kicked this motherfucker out. But I got it up to a 650. Once I got to the 650, I couldn't go no higher. I couldn't get it to go up no more. So I ended up running into this woman who taught me, like, she wasn't one of the people who build your credit. She was one of them people who taught you how to put good shit on your credit and to build your credit portfolio. So in the midst of that, she ended up walking me through the credit cards, like, and explaining to me, like, and I'm gonna jump around a little bit, but she taught me stuff like installment credit and revolving credit. The difference is installment is almost like your car. When you financing a car, you financing a house. It's an installment. So what's gonna happen with the installment is it's gonna run its course. So you finally gonna pay it off, and it's not gonna report for you no more. Revolving is the credit card, and that's revolving. Like, the reason why they call it revolving, because it's can last with you forever. Like, it can go however long as you paying your bill, that credit card rolling. So it's a revolving credit. So she started teaching me that, and she put me on this system. Like, when I tell you the woman was cold, she was like, okay, we're gonna start you off with a starter credit card. And I told y'all about that in the last week video. And the starter credit card was within the top 5 credit cards that she say, like, she called them the Fab Five. I told y'all that. So she gave me the first one, and she was like, this was gonna happen, Hunt. In about 2 to 3 months, your score gonna go from a 650 to about a 670, as long as you're doing everything right with that card. So got the card. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna lie, Big Bad Hunt was scared. So I was when she told me to apply for the credit card, I was like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm not gonna get approved, all this jibber jabber. And she was just like I'm talking about, like, I've been listening to the internet so much to where she called me and asked me, like, did you get the card? I'm like, nah, they said the internet said don't apply for no credit card until it's midnight at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock at night, and ain't nobody there, and they ain't got no humans. And she was like, go apply for the fucking card. So I did. And then exactly what she said. In 2 months, my score went up them 20 points. So I was at a 677. And once I got to the 677, it was time for me to go get the next card. And matter of fact, I didn't break it down. The first card gave me like $1,100. Then I applied for the second card, which was the Chase card that I was telling y'all about last week. That one, I think they gave me $10,000. So with that one, I get to 10,000, and then she was like, in 3 more months, we're gonna go get the American Express. So 3 months later, I rolled around, just like clockwork. I was I was at a 700 plus. So I ended up getting that card. Then I got a few other cards, like it's crazy. Like my credit profile, I went from like my first credit card being, and like I said, this was about 2 years ago. Started this 2 years ago. I started off with that $1,100 credit card. I think right now in credit card, in revolving credit, I got, I think it's 114,000 in revolving in what I can spend on credit card. I'm not gonna use that. Another rule of thumb: be 30% or less on your credit card. So what that means is, if they give you $1,000 credit card, the most you should have on that credit card is $300. Now, quick side note: when it comes down to the reason why I got so much in credit cards now is because, hypothetically speaking, say now Hunt against old Hunt. Old Hunt only had $1,100, which tell me I can only have $300 on the credit card without it fucking with my credit. About $350 without it fucking with my credit, staying below the 30%. Well, today's Hunt, with over $100,000 in credit card, I can have $30,000 in debt on my credit cards without it fucking with my credit report. So that's the difference. So hell, if I bought a transmission with the $1,000 credit card, well, I don't even think, well, a transmission costs more than, say a washer and dryer. That motherfucker costs $900. I'm 90% on that credit card. So my credit score gonna fucking tank. It's gonna go down like it's gonna take a plunge. But same wash and dryer spent today, it's like less than 1% of my utilization. So that part became very helpful to learn. And reason why, like I said, I wanted to come on today is I didn't know I was getting the perks of the flying everywhere for the $11. I didn't know that was coming. That just was a perk of me building my credit. But needless to say, I literally bought this house behind me. Bought this house in November of last year. And I did everything on my own because we got a house in Tennessee. So I did I did the whole loan process and ran all the numbers for this house myself. Like, my wife's name ain't on nothing except for the deed. And when they ran my credit for this one, I was at a 792 when I got this house in November, when I got this house. So her method that she showed me really fucking helped me build my credit. And I'm not even gonna lie, like, you walk a little different when you got good credit. Like, you know when a motherfucker trying to take advantage of you. So a person with bad credit going to buy a car, they might sell you the car, but they're gonna charge you a whole lot of fucking interest because they know you technically your credit report, which is basically your credit report card, fucking sucks. So they're gonna say, okay, you risky to us. We're gonna give you the money, but we're gonna charge you 13, 18, 20% interest for this car. I walk in with my same 700 plus credit score. I know damn well you better not charge me no more than fucking whatever the average interest rate is right now. Like, whatever the lowest interest rate, that's what the fuck I'm getting. So having good credit, y'all, opens doors. Then, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be teaching y'all every week or getting on here every week, but I'm gonna start explaining shit like, that goddamn dog. I'm gonna start this because he only pisses me out because he do this shit at like 2 o'clock in the morning too, and everybody in the fucking neighborhood, for a neighborhood we pay HOA, play like they don't hear the motherfucker. That motherfucker right here. But like, I'm gonna start telling y'all stuff like, if I want to go buy a car, and now that I got good credit, hell, I'm not going to the dealership and letting them finance me, because they finna throw shit against the wall and see do it stick, and call every fucking financial person who they think will loan you some money, and fucking now you got all these goddamn inquiries on your credit card. I mean, on your credit report. So they gonna be they basically like you going into the unknown. Like the shit I done learned, I know I got a lot of banks. And I'll tell y'all about that a little bit later, but having a lot of banks. So I'm gonna go to the bank that's gonna give me the best deal, get a pre-approval, then I'm gonna go buy my car. So it's like I'm walking in paying cash for my fucking car. So I don't know, I'm all over the place. The dog irritating the fuck out of me right now. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video. But the main part of this video was to tell y'all where I came from and where I'm standing today, and opening up the process of what I paid for to get here. Like, I get to you for free. I'm no credit guru. I got some credit gurus around me now. So here, y'all got any questions, just shoot them my way. And now if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna find out for you. So yep, I'm gonna end the video. Love each and every last one of y'all. Hope y'all having a great Thursday. Love what y'all got going on in the group. Loving the gooses, the docs, and dual getting in here. Hopefully some of you other motherfuckers, I know y'all got some shit going on y'all can teach too. So yep, that's gonna conclude my video for today.